Alright guys, welcome back to Tiyo today, and in this video we're gonna be talking about budgeting, okay? So tama ba yung spelling? Hindi ba double T? Anyway, so this is Tiyo today, our 90-day video challenge. We're in every single day. We're gonna talk about passive income, business, personal finance, and investments. Passive income. Oo nga, passive income. I mentioned that. So, ngayon, we're gonna be tackling about budgeting. So, in the previous video, we already talked about reframe gratification, savings formula. Ngayon, let's do budgeting. So, budgeting meaning, dapat meron na allocate na yung pera mo into certain purposes. Okay? Kasi, yung budgeting kasi, a lot of people would say, para naman tayo natatrap niya na. Like, you are confined. Para bang, ang tawag nito? Yun nga, restricted. Actually, hindi. Using kasi budgeting, you'll be able to spend guilt-free. Okay? By budgeting kasi, you can spend on things guilt-free. Kasi may naka-allocate ka ng percentage for that item. Okay? For that purchase. So, in fact, budgeting is telling your money where to go, okay? Instead of wondering where it went, di ba? Telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. Like, saan ba yung pera ko? Nauubos eh. Ito yung natutunan ko rin, di ba? OGK. G ba yun? OGK. Only God knows, di ba? Saan yung pera ko? OGK. Only God knows. We don't know where it went. Kasi hindi natin, we didn't do budgeting. Okay? So, by doing budgeting, we can spend guilt-free and we tell our money where to go. So, this is actually spending your money on paper. Okay? Meaning, wala pa yung income, you're already spending it on paper. Naka-designate na yung income mo, okay, into designated accounts. Designated ano yung gusto mong i-budget. Okay? So, in fact, yung savings formula, abundance formula, it's one of the ways you can allocate your money. Okay? But there are other ways then. I'm gonna share it also right now. So, one of the first systems that I personally used was called the envelope system. Okay? So, let's talk about budgeting. Paano ba binabudget yung pera natin? The envelope system. So, ano ba to? Every single month, yung pera ko napupunta into different envelopes. Okay? Envelopes. Envelope. Envelopes. Okay? So, each of this one, meron like, this one is for food, this one is for bills, electricity, water bills, okay? And this one for allowance, and so on. Okay? So, naka-designate na. In fact, dati, I don't do percentages dati. Fix lang yon. Kasi, anong tawag nito? Malit mo naman yung sahod ko dati sa chemical engineer. Malit ng sahod, chemical engineer. So, anong tawag nito? So, naka-fix siya. Let's say, for example, 1,000 for the bills. 1,000 ba yun? I kind of forgot it. But anyway, and then, sa allowance naman, like 2,000. Sa food naman, like 4,000. Parang gano'n. These are monthly budgets. Okay? Monthly budgets. Meaning, every time you put money inside the envelopes, dapat you need to manage that one. Dapat hindi mo uubusin. Let's say, for example, food. Hindi ka pwede kumuha ng pera dito sa bills envelope. Di ba? Kasi naka-budget na yan eh. Okay? So, let's say, for example, food. Ubus na. And then, it's still 25, 30 pa yung sahod, di ba? Wala ka nang kakain din, di ba? Wala ka nang kakainin. So, hindi ka pwede kumuha dun sa ibang envelopes eh. Okay? Kasi naka-budget na. Alright? Kaya, what you're gonna do is, you need to really manage that one. Yung food, dapat hindi ko muna ito ubusin. Wala na akong kakainin, di ba? So, dapat naka-budget yan. And then, what if naman, at the end of the month, hindi mo na ubos dito. Pwede mo siyang mag-carry over, pwede mo ring ubusin na mag-splurge ka. Kasi everything is already budgeted. It is guilt-free spending. Okay? That's called the envelope system. It's a very simple system. I used that when I was I think first when I was still working, I was employed. Yun yung gamit namin sa bahay. Budget. Envelope system. And then, ano ba ba? Another system that I personally love, which is I am currently doing now, is what we call the money jar system. Okay? Money jar system. So this is like the expanded version of the abundance formula. Expanded version. Okay? So, ito, like, medyo madami siya. Which is, yung kagandahan. Kasi, percentages talaga. Okay? So this one is, 10% is for your freedom fund. Okay? Ito yung mga something that you invest or set aside para dun sa mga passive income businesses, passive income investments mo for you to achieve freedom. Okay? Ito yung para makapag-purchase ka ng mga freedom assets. Okay? 10% naman for long-term savings for spending. Okay? This is for big purchases like buying a house, car, travel. Okay? Long-term, college education. Right? 10% naman is, ito yung pinakamaganda. Merong play fund. Okay? Ito yung play fund. You need to splurge. You need to make yourself feel good. This one is guilt-free spending kasi naka-allocate ka na eh. And by the way, itong mga percentages, these are just guidelines. Alright? These are just guidelines. Mga recommended lang because at least you'll be able to give a little, naka-budget na naka-allocate na into certain specific accounts. So you'll be able to spend guilt-free. Okay? 10% naman is for your education. Because you need to constantly learn. So you need to invest in seminars, in books, in courses, in membership sites. If you want, you can be a member in freedomlabph.com. So we have VIP members din doon to receive continuous education. Because if you're not growing, you're dying. So you need to keep growing. You need to keep learning. Okay? 10% of your funds will be going to your education fund. And ito naman is for giving. Okay? 10%, di ba? So when you look at it, 10%, this is like the tithing, di ba? The abundance formula. Ito naman, this is like 20% for your savings and investment. 20%. And then, ito yung 70%. Okay? And this one naman is your needs, necessities account. Okay? Di ba 70% to? So, play fund, that's dun sa 70%. Expenses, education, expenses, needs. So, parang yung money jar system is just like an expanded version of the abundance formula. Okay? So, kagandahan kasi ng money jar system, it satisfies some laws in the universe. If you're familiar with the law of gravity, di ba? So, whatever you throw, like that, di ba? Nahuhulog talaga. Law of gravity. You cannot argue with that. So, same thing in the universe. Meron din mga specific laws. Like, the law of attraction, the law of giving and harvest, law of sowing and reaping, okay? The law of growth, right? So, and then, this one, it satisfies these laws, okay? So, I think I'm gonna explain it na lang on the next following videos. But, basically, example like, education, diba? Law of growing. So basically, you need to constantly grow, educating yourself. Law of giving, okay? And then, play fun. This is like how you have to pamper yourself. Okay? But anyway, I kind of forgot ano yung mga specific laws na yon, but I'm gonna review it and I'm gonna share it in the next following video. Okay? So, yan yung budgeting systems that you can use so that you can allocate your money and you can spend guilt-free. Okay? Huwag tayo OJK ha. Only God knows. Dapat alam natin saan ba napupunta yung pera natin. Alright? And then, before I end, okay, I want to also share some mga budgeting hacks or savings hacks. Kasi yung goal natin is we need to make savings fun. Alright? We need to make savings fun. Sige, sa next video na lang. Kasi almost 10 minutes na. So in the next video, I'm gonna share some savings hacks for you to make it fun. Di ba sabi natin, reframe gratification? Ito yung mga best ways for you to reframe gratification, for you to be excited in saving money. Okay? So, again, this is Tiyo, and if you find this helpful, visit freedomloveph.com. freedomloveph.com if you want to learn more about how to create multiple sources of passive income, right? So once again, create your desired lifestyle. Bye-bye.